Now let us see more formatting options. So here is a table of format character and their meaning. So if you want to print say integer decimal number, then the format character is D. I is also used for the formatting integer decimal. O character is used for formatting unsigned octal. U is obsolete, but it is equivalent to formatting integer decimals. X is used for hexadecimal. Capital X is also used for hexadecimal uppercase letter. Small e and capital E are used for floating point exponential format, lower and uppercase, and F and capital F are also used for formatting floating point number. C is used for single character. R and S are used for formatting strings. Let us start with formatting string data. For formatting string data, there are two parts. One is a format string and second is a parameter to be printed. So both the format string as well as this starts with the percentage sign. Now let us first look at the format string. So format string contains three things: alignment, width and format character. So alignment is nothing but left align or right align. Width is a total character space, means here we have a 10 character space, so 10 is specified, and minus means left align like this. By default it is right align, and width is a total width, and format character means if you want to do string formatting, then the format character is S, and for integer it is a D. Now here again the second part of this formatting is started with percentage sign, and here we can have a single value like this string value, that is Ajay, or we can have multiple value. If you want to print multiple values over here, then we should have a multiple format strings over here. Fine. So let us start with printing Ajay. So over here we have a variable name whose value is Ajay, and here we can see that percentage 10s percentage. See, format string is started with this percentage, and 10 specifies the total character space, that is a 10, and s is a format character. Here we do not specify any sign, so by default it is right align. So now let us run this. So we can see that it takes 10 spaces and it is printed right align. Now here it is a same string, similar printf statement, but here we have specified minus sign, which is nothing but left alignment. And now let us see. So Ajay, we can see that here we have a total 10 character space. Out of 10 character space, Ajay is printed on left hand side. So like this, if minus sign is specified, the string will be printed left align. Now let us look at syntax for formatting floating point number. Syntax for floating point number is similar to that of the string. Only thing is here the precision is added. Otherwise, see here there are two parts of this formatting syntax. One is format string and the second is a parameter list. So both are starting with the percentage sign. So within this again we have an alignment, that specifies whether the number floating point number should be printed left align or right align. Total character space, precision means how many digits we want to print after the point, and then format character. So these are the four options for format character: small f, capital F, and if you want to print the floating point number using the exponent E or capital E, then we can use the small e or capital E. Here we have a single parameter, so single parameter, or we can have a multiple parameter values or multiple variables also. Let us print using the same statement over here. We have the same statement over here, and let us print, right? So here it will print this number in total 10 character space, as we are not specifying any alignment character. So by default it will print right align, and here we want the 3 digits after decimal point. So let us run it. So we can see that the numbers are printed in a character space of 10, and we have 3 digits after the decimal point. And if I change this one, say for example let me change this to 2, so now we have only 2 digits. So now let us look at the same number, but here the number is aligned left. So here we have a 10 character space and it is aligned left. And now let us print the floating point number in a exponent notation. So here we can see the same number is there, but now it is printed using the exponent format e plus 2. Before this dot we have 2, so that 2 are over here, and that is why we have plus 2. But if we want the capital letter, the format character will change. So let us capital E letter. So this is how we can print the floating point number. Now let us look at the formatting of integer data. Syntax for formatting integer number is similar to that of the string itself. So we can see that here also we have two parts, that is a format string within the double quote, and the second is nothing but parameter list, and both are starting with the percentage sign. So percentage sign, then the alignment sign, that is a left align, then total character space, and this is nothing, D is nothing but format character, and here we want to print the single number, and that is why we have a single value over here. Fine. So here the format options for integer numbers are D, I, O means octal number, X means hexadecimal, capital X is also for hexadecimal. Let us look at the different examples of formatting integer numbers. So here, say for example, n is equal to 356, and we want to print like this, either right align like this or a left align like this. Here we are not specifying any alignment, that is minus, hence it will be displayed on right side. So over here we can see that total space is 10 and the 356 is printed right align, so like this, right? Now but if we specify minus sign, then it will be aligned on left hand side, and we can see that 356 are printed on left align. And now let us print two values. One is floating point, n is equal to this one, x is equal to 356, and let us see. So here we can see that both are printed in a space of 10. Here also it is having the total space 10, but both are aligned right, as we are not specifying any format character over here. Fine. Now suppose if I specify minus over here for integer number, then we can see that integer number is left aligned, but the floating point number is right aligned. And suppose we want to print a name also, then percentage sign, then total character space, and format character S. So here we can specify that string, say for example Ram, right? So here we can see that as we are not specifying any alignment, so it is printing the Ram right align. Now say for example if I change this one, right, so all are aligned on right hand side, but if I make this sign minus for all, then all are aligned left. Fine. Now let us look at how can we print the octal number and hexadecimal number. So for printing hexadecimal number, the formatting string is same, percentage sign, total space, and then format character is O. So 26 is an integer and we want to print its octal number. So octal of 26 is 32, and right now it is right aligned. Same way we can print the hexadecimal number, but here the format character is X. So percentage sign, then total width, then the format character, and then here for percentage sign and the value that we want to. So 48 is decimal and we want to print its hexadecimal number. So hexadecimal equivalent of 48 is 30. Now if we specify 4 over here, then we can see that zeros are appended on the left hand side. Fine. And if we have, say for example, this is say 20, and if we keep this as a 8, then we can see that hexadecimal equivalent of 48 is 30, but as we are specifying 8 over here, so other 6 characters are appended, and this is printed in a total space of 20. Now let us look at an example of how we can print a pattern using this format string. So we know that if we have a single print statement like this, right, then it prints 1 star. Fine. Now if I have say one more print statement with 2 star, then it will print like this. Again let us have one more print statement with 3 stars, so it is printing like this. Again if we have one more, right, then and let us have one more star, then it is printing right. So by default the alignment is left. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great time.